by the time I will complete my program in Jaipur, is pursuing a architecture, B.Arch. Then he told me by the time I will complete my course, I will be losing relevance of my course. Relevance in sense that artificial intelligence is going to do the work what I do in 2 weeks in 2 minutes. Should we welcome it? Should we oppose it? He said that his 4 years of degree or 2 weeks of work, artificial intelligence can finish it that work in 2 minutes. Now what is the task in front of him? Should we speak against the artificial intelligence? Otherwise they face the challenge. What is the best way? To get the answer for that query, we have to go back to our founding fathers of India. There are a different perception about the same issue. Maybe that day there is no issue of artificial intelligence here, but there was the issue of the technology. Should we allow the technology revolution in our society or not? But there are a completely different perception over that issue. There is the founding father, otherwise you can say that, and today we call him as a father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhiji. Gandhiji says that he was opposing the technology revolution, and he told that because of the rails running, that's why the disease is also spreading across the country. And he was making a fun on the British and European people by using the technology, and they became irrational people. But another direction, opposite to that fundamental point, we have a Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And in his B.R. Ambedkar's 3 important components are what he learned from his teacher, Professor John Dewey. Professor John Dewey, one of the founding member of the scientific methodology. One of the important point in a pragmatic theory is that, and man progress and man achievements depends in attaining more and more leisure society, more and more leisure to our people. When we can provide a leisure to the people, when we have a leisure,
when there is no work.
If you employ the machines, the employees, then what will happen? The burden on us can be reduced. If you don't employ the machines, the burden you have to manually carry forward. Then there are 2 choices. You want to do manually, you want to employ the technology in your everyday life. What is the best way? What is the best? You want to employ the technology and missions to make your life leisure. Is the leisure is a good or bad? Is the leisure is a good or bad? Bad. Why? Why? Here, one of the essential point is that Ambedkar welcomed the industrial revolution, scientific revolution, that is going to provide the leisure that is going to lead the society. Here is the other side. Gandhi says that he don't want to welcome all the things. Now the same thing comes to my son also. I told this historical perspective that then he himself say that now apart from his course he is also learning the softwares. He himself is creating. He already last week he got a patent right for his software. He is launching his own company. Name is Forever. Now he say that if I learn software along with my course, then I will be more powerful than the softwares also. Now in everybody's life, actually technology makes us that we need to become more human. More human. Technology never says that you will be losing a job. Definitely you will lose a job provided you are not equipping yourself for today's requirement. If you are not equipping yourself for today's required skill, That is not the technology problem, that is your problem. That's why we need to look forward to better society comes from the more and more technology development, more and more change. Change is the norm of the society. If there is no change in the society, then what we say that we will be turned like animals only. That is why humans, animals, the difference is that the man always is a dynamic force. Every day he welcomes a new change. That's why man on everyday basis he becomes a powerful. Today you know that what is our society, how many patent rights we have, that it determines that who is a powerful in this world. Now you have to choose by studying our history. There are a different path of discussion, different path of perception over that issue. But you know this is a very short-sighted. If at all we look that technology is going to make people unemployed, that is a nowhere, because we have an example of the Europe, we have an example of America. On everyday basis there is a technological revolution. Everyday basis more and more employments are being generated in America and Europe. We are all running to America. Where they are going? People are standing to go to America 1 year for their visa. For a student visa, 1 year they are standing in a line in front of American embassy to go to America. But here we are telling that we don't want the technology, we don't want the revolution, but we all want the passport to go there. Where? Here we say that, and those people who don't subscribe this one became a netas and became the what's that, great people. All illiterate people are being again made illiterate only, and that is not a true. My point is that technology brought a sweet ideas. Technology is outcome of the sweet ideas. Technology is not created to make a profit. Today without a technology, today is our life, we cannot live. That's why as a younger generation, you always should to welcome the new ideas. New ideas, as I was teaching yesterday, that science never reject any yesterday's idea. Science only take us to advance. Today we are having a medicine for clearing 20% of the disease, can cure 20%. Tomorrow medicine can come for 40% of curing the disease. That means, it is not that 40% of medicine is going against the 20% curing medicine. No, it is advancement. We have to welcome it. That is why the better society comes from the more and more revolutions, more and more changes. Change is the norm. If you allow the change, that will bring you a lot of happiness into our life. That's why, and I do believe that this is a very important topic. You all need to think in our country. We always, our nationalism is that misguiding our population. We should not stand in that side. And right side is that why, if at all technology revolution is not good, why we are running to America. You know how many students are going every year to America? From India, you know that? Why the purpose of the new education policy? Just to check it in the net itself, we all have cell phones. And annually, how many students from India going abroad? If anybody can tell me that answer, I'll be very happy. How many students are going for abroad for studies? 4,60,000 rupees last year. 4,60,000 last year. 4,60,000 people, lakhs of rupees they are paying in outside. And that was started from the Gandhi himself. Gandhi also went outside for education. From the Gandhi, now also people are going today. 4,60,000 last year. That also in the Corona period. 4,60,000 students are going abroad, paying billions of rupees. If there is no significance of the technology revolution, why our students? Because those ideas, those education is not available here. Now whom to blame for that? Should we stop them? Should we tell them that there is no need of technology, no need of this education, new education? Why don't you are good Indian? be in India, why you want to go there? Should we tell them? 4,60,000. Now you just imagine that India is a hypocrisy. For their sons and daughters, they have one policy. For others, they have another policy. For the sons and daughters, they say technology is very good. For a larger society, they say that technology is very bad. This is what our nationalism. At the same time, they have forgotten that in which language they got educated, in which language they got the jobs, in which languages that made them to get a medicines, because of which language they have today buses, in which languages they have cell phones. They enjoy all the fruits of the industrialization and science and revolution, but they will come and tell to the public that technology is very bad, we should live with our traditions. Our tradition is so great. Who is telling you tradition is not great? They also have a traditions. Where the technology eliminating your traditions. Technology brings a respect for your traditions. Wherever you go, even 100 years you go, stay in America, still people say that you are Indian. Still there will be Indianness in your life. Still you name yourself not as John. You will again name yourself with some name which Indians have its roots. That's why technology brings a power. Technology brings a solution. Technology makes man is a beautiful. If there is no technology today, we cannot have all that books available. With one click, you can get information on all issues. Most of the time, I don't go to the doctor. If at all I have some uneasiness in my body, I just ask the Google that why it is happening. Google definitely will tell me 1,000 pages. You read it, you get all the answers. You don't need to go to the doctor. Even whatever food I eat, I ask Google that how much glucose content is there in this food, the food which I am eating. After 1 hour of eating, how much glucose it will generate in my body? What is the solution? Each and every aspect of your life has a lot of thousands of solutions in a technology. If you don't want to employ the technology, then you see that it is your fault. That's why better society will come with a new technology. Technology only makes us a more powerful, more beautiful, and more sweeter people. Ultimately, that sweeter people that comes from with when you allow more and more good idea. You become a nice fellow when you listen to a lot of people. If you don't listen to anybody, you tell this is the only good, then how come you are a good fellow? You cannot be a good fellow. That's why we expect that future generation, even our students who are joined also, come with an open mind. Come with an open mind. I always say that as a teacher, I always say that we will allow differences. We don't go quarrel against others. Even students complain, I'll ask, no problem. They're still my students. Why I do like that? Because one day you will come back and tells me that you are my best teacher. Yesterday, one fellow, your classmates, your senior sent me, a program that he became a local president, in Hailakandi district. Yesterday only, sir, I got your number. I'm sending you this video. Please watch it. That I conducted these programs in my village. My point is that even me also, in my own life also, that the teacher whom I when I was a student opposing, that is the teacher on everyday basis and every minute is living in my life. The teacher whom at one point of time I wish to oppose so much, that is the teacher everyday basis, he stands with me, he lives with me. I can forget my mother and father, in everyday basis, in every hour, but that teacher is always living with me. His words, that the significance of English, the significance of way of dress, the significance of standing and taking classes, the honesty, I learned from my teacher. That's why the teacher himself told that open your brain, allow more and more new ideas, allow others to speak to you, more and more speaking. That's why you need to be broader. Then you will be learning. But as I told you, in our country, that is the lacuna, that they are all good, but their goodness is that for only their sons and daughters, for not all of us. That is a painful story. Nowhere in the world that is there. But in our country, that hypocrisy is a norm of our society. Okay? And you always should see a positive thing from your teacher. Every teacher will have a lot of positive things. That is all depends on how much you take from him. That is up to you. That's why, as I told you to my son, that he himself gave a solution. He asked me a question. I only told the history, but after that he told me that this is the process. Then again I gave him money, just yesterday only, and he got some placement also. Then he called me and told, I said, I am very busy, I will talk to you later. I didn't talk to him. My point is that the more you go to the technology, the more friendly, the more advantage you take from technology. All the people wanted you. All the people wanted you because you have a key for the solutions of lot of things. You take it. Google is, as yesterday I was telling in the class, the man don't know how to win their enemy. They came to know that there is an iron ore in the sand, in the soil. With this iron ore, we can melt it, we can make a weapon. Through that, we can win war with our enemy. From where this idea comes? Did any supernatural force told them to? What is the significance of the ore, iron ore? It is a man who thought that I need to conquer. I need to be powerful. For that, he made use that how I should be made powerful. He used his brain and he digged the iron ore, he melted it, he made a weapon, then they became the world great empire builders. Now it is all because of the, once we start thinking more and more ways, more and more ways will come, more and more powerful you can build up your career, and that will contribute for our society. Unemployment comes because of what we say that we are not prepared. If my son is not prepared, then he come and tell to my home that, see, after my completion of my study, hard work, finally artificial intelligence came, now I am jobless. Now he is not telling I am jobless, he again got a job before his completion of his education. That is what the sweetness of the modern world. And please take everything positively. And there is so much of positiveness we have to learn from the world. Please learn. Then you will be, through your learning, you will be success. You will make your society success. That is the spirit that why we are gathering, why we are spending our time, because we have to learn from each other's experience. Thank you, guys.